Hi Virgo, thank you for joining me here. This is gonna be your love message reading, my friends. So I'm gonna be picking up your energy and the person you are dealing with, dealt with, will be dealing with. You know the drill. And this is a free flowing intuitive reading, so please take it as it resonates. And if you need to swap the character, please go ahead and do that. And okay, so this is gonna be your mutual energy. This is your thought, your feelings, their feelings. Alright, without any further delay, let's get into it. Virgo, I'm feeling like it could be you, or I'm really feeling like it's you, but I feel like you are a little, something is cautioning you, something is cautioning you about this connection. And I really feel like this is something new connection that you are forming, and there is a lot of inspiration, lot of surge of emotion that is coming. Look at this, how many pure energy card we got. This is like ace of cups for me. We got this rod. This is like a pure potential. It's like a ace of wands. It's like a raw, passionate, very animalistic, wild kind of energy. Then we got Shida Kuag, which is like a caring, nurturing at the same time. It's like a very involved energy. And then there is the initiation. Like, look at this. Like, look at all these four cards. And there is like a this connection is absolutely sparkling. You are like, you it's almost like you are feel it's like it's almost like it's so much, it's so potent, it's so vibrating that it's almost, it's like scaring you. Not even scaring, like it's kind of cautioning you, Virgo, before you get there. Make sure what you are getting into, that kind of energy here with the Hobart. I really like, how scary is this? You are like, are you enjoying this? If it is a newly formed connection, I feel like you are absolutely enjoying it, but there is an undertone of fear, undertone of caution, because when this kind of energy, when there is a raw passionate energy, then there is a like a surge of emotion, then there is a, you feel like you can do anything. It's like a invincible. All of a sudden this like a inflated energy when it comes to you, and you are like Virgo, you like to take things slow, and all of a sudden this surge of energy coming to you in a form of connection. You are like, with the 61 broken down to 7, your spirit guides is saying, Virgo, be cautionary, be cautionary, be cautionary. Why it's asking you to be cautionary? I feel like this asking you more like your inner energy is telling you, because look at this with the master maker. I really feel like that you feel that if you give into this this energy right now, it will dominate you. This connection, you may feel like this person can totally, like, almost like you are mine, that kind of very dominating, like almost like engulfing, almost like, like very very like almost like, I'm not, it's not obsessive, it's like you are mine, I'm yours, that kind of very, if you are not into that kind of love connection, like totally bonded and totally kind of two people living in a fishbowl, like the Pink Floyd song, that kind of, if you don't want this, if you want, you are you, I am I, but we are going to be together, but at the same time there is a breathing space. But I feel like this energy is coming so strong to you that you fear that your foundation, like your emotional home, gonna be taken away from you. And it's gonna be, it's not that taken away in a negative way. You feel like that, it's gonna be too much. That's what you feel like, that it's gonna be taken over your power. And you need to completely, absolutely submit to this connection. And this is not just a one-way track, the other person has to submit too. It has that kind of energy, this connection. So that's why your inner guide is like very cautionary right now. Even though you are, let me tell you, I don't know if you're um, um, relating to this reading I feel like you are enjoying this. You are enjoying this absolutely raw potential of sexuality, absolutely raw potential of emotional expansion, and then there's like a this feeling of everything is possible. Like all of a sudden, like life kind of all of a sudden it's like a 180-degree volt of like change of life energy, and you are liking this change, but you feel like this is non-sustainable, like because if you give in to this energy, then it will dominate you completely, it will engulf you, it will absorb you, and that fears you, and that gives you a cautionary tone to your energetic realm. It I hope it makes sense. Okay, let's see that how you are thinking. So we got this ace of cups. Look at this three of swords. So you are really thinking like there is a your heart is cracked open. You maybe like it just sometimes when you most of the times when you fall in love like this, it's very scary because it's almost like you are gonna die in pleasure, you are gonna die in excitement, you are gonna die in overwhelm. Like die means not literal die, like a spiritual death, symbolical death, like the way you knew yourself that can be altered in a very magical but in a very fearful, scary way. And that is the ace of cups. It's like everything is flowing, everything, your heart is cracked open, that's how you're thinking, and you're feeling like, okay, if I let this go, it's gonna turn out to be a heartbreak. Because Virgo, you are analytical, right? Maybe from your experience or just by like just absorb your environment, you kind of come to this understanding that nothing stays forever, everything goes away. In a material world, spiritual world, energetic world, it stays, but in a material world is fades. So when this excitement, when this powered emotion gonna fade, it's gonna turn into absolute heartbreak. And that's what you are thinking. You are like, and that's creating this kind of cautionary aspect to it. And then there is a four of cups, cancerian energy. You are thinking, okay, I need to meditate on this, I need to ground myself, I need to think about things, I cannot just jump like a spontaneous goat, I cannot do that. I need to be more grounded, I need to see what is the pros, what is the cons, where you are going, what is this happening, because right now I feel like the energetically you are like in the middle of whirlwind, and you don't like that. Yes, you like the excitement, but you don't see the long term longevity in it, and you feel like, okay, how can I, okay, what is going on, let me settle on this, because you also fear, look at this eight of pentacles, that's your card. You feel like, okay, there's this stability that I have in my life, it's gonna be, there is a looming tower underneath. If I let this thing happen too much, if I get too involved into this, there is a inevitable tower that gonna come and destroy my stability, destroy my home space, destroy my safe place of safety. So there is like a this, it's like I cannot explain how it's like. But is there any actual sign of tower? No, but this is like your mind, tower and differ, so there is no actual sign, but there is a lingering constant thought in your mind that if this goes on, because if I get into too much, then I won't be able to handle, I won't be able to have a nice grip on my basic reality, and how I feel safe, how I feel nurtured, how I feel grounded, how I feel I am taking care of myself. All these things can be swept away with the tower energy, but it is all in your mind right now. But this is how you're thinking, okay? Regarding this connection, let's see how they're thinking. Oh, this is three. So they have six of pentacles. In the middle, they have hanged man in reverse, and they have seven of pentacles. So this person is like, this person feels like, wow, this person is very very on their in their thought. They are like they they feel very stable. They feel that this is something that they have been very much quite like, spiritually they really went deeper into their psyche in order to come out in a way so that they can be equal to other person when it comes to feelings, when it comes to love, when it comes to giving, when it comes to caring. Excuse me. And then they feel like they are able to nurture, they are able to bring build a home, a sense of, sense of nest, sense of longevity. So they are not worried, they are not, this energy is not scaring them or throwing them away or putting them in a cautionary zone as it is doing to you, Virgo. It could be vice versa. So please take it as resonance. But I strongly feel this is your energy. But they have come to an understanding about something. They almost hibernated in their own way before they met you. They went through a deep spiritual healing. They went through a deep spiritual healing in order to provide this equal, in order to provide this nurturing attributes into the connection. So this person is very very grounded in their thoughts, and this person is also enjoying this energy. But this energy is not, it's not something that is very big. I really feel like when they went through that this hanged man mode before they met you, they learned a lot about energetic realm, and that's why this energy is very familiar to them. I'm not saying that they have experienced this energy in real life with another person like they're doing with you now, but they known this, they have felt this energy in their hibernation mode when they went into their spiritual cave and kind of tried to gain perspective. So they are not as startled by this energy as you are. And because look at this, they have this four of wands and the magician. They really they manifested this. They want this connection which is like this vibrating at the same time, had this potential to go for a long run. It's like as energetic, creative, sexually sparked at the same time. It's caring, nurturing, equal. It's like almost like a magical with the magician. They manifested, they still manifesting it in a very conscious mind because they are very aware of this energy. They want, look at this, they want longevity. They want what you want. Like in general, like, and as a value way, like what you value in life, what you value in connection. If you value longevity, if you value stability, if you value like caring and subtleness, and they value all these things. They value four of wands, they value this togetherness, they value that I'm gonna stand by you, you're gonna stand by me. They value all these things because they are constantly trying to manifest this. They even now, even they are constantly trying to manifest this. They want a life where you can have your, and have your cake and eat it too. They don't want to believe in this myth that you can only have certain things in order to and you have to sacrifice certain things in order to have certain things. They don't want to believe in that myth. They want to believe that life is a full of, it's like a full circle. It's the holistic whole, and you can have everything if you attune your energy with that frequency. So they are very much energetic worker, I would say, with this energy. So that's how they're thinking, Virgo. So your feeling is Eva. This is you are a little nervous. I'm getting this nervous because you know when this kind of love happens, it's not like goody goody. It's not like a goody goody feelings that you feel all the time, bliss and purity and light. And there is this kind of love, this kind of connection also brings out uh deeper sense of different kind of feelings into you. There is the sense of, you know, sense of ownership can happen, sense of all these things, but those are not negative. Those are the different kind of feelings that you may think is may not explored that way before. So this kind of feelings coming up, different kind of feelings towards yourself, towards your body, towards this connection, towards this person, you know, it's like, and not all of them, quote unquote, falls into your good feelings, falls into your pure feelings, falls into your, you know, there is a different kind of, sometimes is darker, sometimes is deeper, sometimes is hollow, sometimes all this kind of feelings is coming with the eva. Look at this, it's like a overgrowing, it's like a multiplying, and you are feeling this, and that's why you feel like, oh, I don't know what is going on, am I going out of control, my feelings is going out of control, I need to put a cautionary zone. So that's what because at the same time you are feeling treasured memories with the moon and back. You know, this is something that you also dreamed about. This is something, I don't think that you guys yet formed any kind of memory to treasure about, to feel treasured about. But I really feel like the, you know, like if you read a novel or songs and any kind of cultural input that you get in your environment, and you longed for something that will take you to this kind of journey, that will take you to this different kind of place in your emotional realm. You know those, and you create it from this imagination, from this different kind of input through novel, song, poems, anything, video, film, anything that you culturally absorbed. You know, it created a certain sense of imaginary cloud memory for you, for when you connect, how you want to be in love in your life, and this something, and you feel like, oh my god, this is happening, but at the same time you look at this person is worried, their face is on, hand is on their face, it's like, okay, I want to go to the moon and back, but am I, you know, like I feel like I want to do that, I want to take this risk, I want to go all the way, I want to lose myself, because this is something that I grew up imagining the love can be, but now it's really happening, and I feel like I don't have any say in it. I feel like I am, it's like a wave just taking me, carrying me away. Am I, you know, like, but at the same time you feeling wise, you crave for this, because this is something, it's like, you know, now the imagination, the hypothetical world of love is turning into reality, and you're like, it's like that, you know, like no words is coming, it's like, I mean, yeah, it's like that. And this person feelings is like touch the sky. Oh my god, this person is absolutely, it's like a very, very high vibrating, very, very in tune person. This person, you know, this person not fearful of any kind of change. This person is on the contrary, they go for something that they can completely alter the architecture of the reality. Look at this, they're above the sky, they are not reaching for the sky, they are reaching down to the sky, you know, and that is like absolutely paradigm shift. So this person feel like that they can hold that ability, they hold that, you know, like knowledge, they hold that stamina, they hold that encouragement within them to really do the paradigm shift, that it really turn to like really create a connection that has that longevity, at the same time caring, you know, supporting different kind of emotion, at the same time all these potent energy that kind of thrives them to do something better and do something bigger, do something that they always wanted to do in their life. So they are ready for paradigm shift, that's the way they are feeling. Look at this Miss Sunshine, the sun and moon combination, that is the perfect, they feel like they can balance this, they can balance the sun and moon, they can balance the light and dark, they can balance the shadow and, you know, like light, you know, they can balance anything, they can bring two different zones which are before it was separated by your thoughts, by your ideology, by your fear, they can bring them together and they can make it float like a stable palace. They can make it, they can make a connection that will be everything. They are not shying away for this sacrifice. They are not buying to this sacrifice kind of mentality. They are like, I have devoted myself to gain this kind of connection, and I will get it. And then night ride, this is like my two of cups, this is like my lovers. They feel like they can harmonize with you. They feel like no matter like how different things are, if we are in tune with energy, we can harmonize. If we are not fearful to acknowledge our feelings, and whenever things go like a little bit haywire, we are like, oh, I did not feel like that, oh, I never loved you, oh, I don't feel like that, stepping back and completely non acknowledging the way we formed our connection on the base of feelings and intuition, and stepping back from that and kind of letting that logic mind to rule over. They feel like they don't need it. They can harmonize all these things. They just want you to be in tune with this energy so that they can achieve this impossible. They are actually trying to achieve this impossible. It's impossible real code. Nothing is impossible, to be honest, you know because we always feel like the material reality, the absolute reality. What about how we feel? How come, this is the thing this person is feeling like, like let's say you guys, two people feeling all things, they don't say anything, but intuitively, energetically they share things. How come that is not real? How come when a person say I love you or I care for you, all of a sudden these three words become more truth than how you felt energetically, how you felt intuitively, how you felt in your body? How come only the logical mind, how come only the man-made words always gets to win the currency of truth? Wow, there are so many different ways that we feel our connection to our environment, our connection to ourselves, our connection to others, and those things get nullified, and always the logical mind that we created in a very reductive way, that does not encompass all the different aspect of universal energy and rule over all these fields. They are they That's why they are, it feels like they're trying to do the impossible possible, but it's not really impossible things. It's just a different way of looking at our surroundings and how we are connecting, and what kind of currency, whether we are taking that emotion as a currency, when we are taking that logic as a currency, when we are taking as a material reality as a currency to establish our truth. This person want to encompass everything and make it a holistic whole in their life, and they feel like you guys are connecting in a way because the energy is there, and that's why they know that they are not, this energy is not unfamiliar to them, because they have went through this energy without another person, by themselves, and they got to know the energetic realm, how they connect with each other, how they create a sphere of existence. Oof, this reading is absolutely electrifying. Alright, Virgo, I think I'm gonna stop it here, and I hope you get something out of it. I'm kind of out of breath a little bit. I will talk to you next time, okay? Take care. Bye bye.